lovely friends. Welcome back to the Lovely Stranger Tarot. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. If it resonated, then please leave a comment down below. If not, then please let it fly, because it will unfortunately not resonate with everybody. Yeah, if you have not yet, then please subscribe. What are you waiting for? Today's topic is, how will you meet the one? Could be a soulmate or your life partner, just like how you see it, okay? I have 4 piles for you. This is pile number 1. This is the pink agate. Pile number 2 is a very light rose quartz. I love this stone. Number 3 is the gold quartz. And number 4 is the amethyst. If you need more time, please pause the video here and I will see you at your pile. My pile number 1. As usual, I drew some oracle cards as well as some tarot cards. And you have attraction, the Lady of Lightning, Gaia's Garden, Wide Open, Thinker, Poised, a win-win outcome is forecast. For the tarot cards, you have the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Wands in reverse, the 6 of Cups in reverse, Death, and the King of Cups. How will you recognize your soulmate or life partner? Well, something happened to you that cracked you kind of open. There was an event, maybe. Well, I just see this is not the 5 of Swords. This is the 4 of Swords. So then it will change a little bit. My cat is meowing like always. He's very dissatisfied if I read the cards, because I cannot play with him. Yeah, then it will change a little bit. When you meet your person, you will be in a state of, first of all, balance. We have here the full moon in Libra. You will be almost like in a trance. I know this sounds a little bit weird, but in almost every card I have, the person is looking away. We only have the Gaia's Garden, where the person is looking like to you, you know, like ahead. And with every other card, the person is looking away, looking down, looking to the side. And also, like, the King of Cups is looking right to you, you know, right ahead. But you will not see that coming. Okay, you are totally in your world. Okay, maybe you are very happy at that time. You are in a state of feeling well, but also maybe being a little bit in your head. Like I said, like maybe you tend to be a little bit of a dreamer, and I am too. I am Pisces. You know, I can relate. Maybe you think a lot about or dream a lot. Kasi, I'm sorry, my cat. Kasi, lass es bitte. Maybe you dream a lot. Maybe, yeah, but yeah, you're almost. This is like weird, but I think you're almost like a child. You know. Whether you're like embracing the full potential of life, or maybe sometimes you just go back into a little cocoon, like maybe when you're home you think a little bit too much, or maybe you're a lot of in a dream state that you dream a lot of how your life will be one day when you have that job, or when you have that in that house, you know. And everything is very positive. I mean, let's see the story in the tarot here. First, you have the Four of Swords. It's not the Five of Swords. So maybe you're just resting. Right now, you're just in a state of, you know, like, que sera, sera. You know, like whatever will be, will be. It's like you enjoy life. You don't think about tomorrow, okay? I mean, it's not that you have a lot of success. It's not that you have a lot of like give and take. This is like right now, it's not that, like, you're almost in a state of nothingness. Like it's almost like a child starting anew, starting fresh. Doesn't expect something bad to happen, doesn't expect something good to happen, just maybe dreaming or thinking of how it could be, but then it will change, but this will be a very sudden change when your person will come in, whether it's correlated to the person that you just think like, whoa, what the F is going on? I didn't see that coming. Okay. I mean, it's like really weird. Like, it's kind of weird. It's like you're totally content with what you are doing, with what you are, with what is happening. Okay. Yeah, you have the attraction card. So this is actually a very, yeah, like kind of passive card. You just enjoy. I mean, it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, so you're just like that. Okay, you're in your own world. You're just smelling the rose, and maybe you don't even notice what happens around you. And when that person will come to you, it's like with the Lady of Lightning, it's like a total shock. It's like a paradigm shift. I mean, maybe you are very young, like a very young person, and maybe this the person that is your life partner will be your first boyfriend or girlfriend. And you will not see that coming, because maybe you're in your own world, like maybe you're doing sports, or you're playing the piano or whatever, and you're enjoying your life, and then boom, like the person comes in, and this person will be very, like, not this person, but when you meet, your life will even be more abundant. You know, when both opposites meet, then there will be almost like a kind of explosion, and it will be flourishing. Okay, you will be, on the one hand, you will be wide open to everything that comes your way, but on the other hand, you're also thinking a lot. Maybe if you're not that young, this could also be, I mean, teenagers or something, you know, like they tend to think a lot, but still they are wide open to every possibility, because they don't know like the dangers of the world, to say that. Like they still see a lot of potential in the world, in the people, but still they think a lot. So if you are not a teenager, then maybe you are healed fully from something. Maybe just even life. Maybe you are really healed. And this is the state when your person will come in. And yeah, I mean, this is also, it's almost like the attraction card. This is, you're just feeling good in your own skin. Maybe, you will meet this person, I don't know, maybe like in autumn. We have, I don't know why, but I get a really weird kind of Halloween vibe. I mean, this is coming up. Because I mean, we have the pumpkin here and it looks very odd to me. I mean, it could be late summer too, but still, it's like the ripe fruit of like the corn and you know, every fruit that grows on the field, stuff like that. Yeah, and of course, I don't know when the full moon in Libra is. Let me think. The next one is in Aries. It will take a while until it's in Libra again. But I think maybe next year it could be that full moon in Libra is around autumn time, if I'm not too wrong. And maybe you will meet that person in that time. Let me see if I have something more. And maybe this person is kind of weird in a way. Like maybe you think like, who is that person? Okay, what is he or she talking about? I have no idea. I mean, this is it's kind of a magician. I mean, I know it's the King of Cups, but he has a spell book or two even, and with a pentagram. Is that also in English the word? And like maybe this person is just so very different that this will shock you. Okay, so if you meet a person and you think like, wow, it's almost like a lightning struck to you, okay, because maybe you think he's so different, he or she is so different, and this might be the person for you, okay? Pile number one. I hope you like that, and this is all I have for you. I hope I see you next week. Bye. Welcome back, pile number two. As usual, I drew some oracle cards and some tarot cards. You have playfulness, the eyes of beauty, into the unknown, happy, serendipity, and a time for healing. For the tarot cards, you have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Coins, the Ten of Coins, the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. pile number 2. This is actually very amazing. You will recognize your life partner because when you will get together with this person, you will heal from something, okay? This person will be very new to you. You have actually double Ace. You have the Ace of Wands and you have the Ace of Pentacles. This person will be like a brand new beginning, like a passionate with the Wands, and also monetary or material. Like this will be like a very solid foundation, the beginning of a very solid foundation. And this will bring you the 10 of coins. So the 10 of Pentacles means abundance, like material abundance. It can bring you money, it can bring you a family, it can bring you a gorgeous home, something like that. Is all the 10 of coins. So this will come soon, but I mean, this will also mean work a little bit, and maybe even a little bit burdens, but still, even though that you have a little bit of burden on your shoulders, having a lot of abundance can mean sometimes a little bit of burdens on your shoulders, because you have to organize, you have to work hard, stuff like that. But what you get for this is the 7 of Cups in reverse, and this is just like a total clarity. It can mean a disillusion, but this is, I see this as in a good way. Okay, this is you will be totally clear of what you want in life, you will be totally clear of which cup to take. Okay, you have a lot of cups to choose from, but this disillusion will just make you see like which you should take, okay, which is the best for you. And you have the 9 of Swords in reverse. That means that you will be fearless, okay? Maybe you were anxious before. When you meet this person, then you will be fearless. Your fear will be gone. This person will be bring back playfulness to you. You might feel happy as a child, kind of. I mean, look at those cards too. These are like the definition of playing, of feeling lighthearted. It looks like she is flying with the clover here, and she has balloons. So this is like a very, very playful and childlike state of being, okay? And this is what your person brings to you. And it doesn't matter how old you are, okay? When you meet that person, and you can be 50, you will still feel like a teenager, okay? And if you meet that person in a younger age, then this person will always make you feel like very young, okay? And what's interesting is we have the eyes of beauty, where you can only see her eyes, and we have into the unknown, when you can only see the rest of her face and not her eyes. So this person will probably have pretty eyes. This is maybe what will draw you in, this person's eyes, whether it's he is a woman, but it can also be a man. But what actually is like giving you the happiness is what is inside, the unknown, what you cannot see. Okay, this is the special thing about that person. And funny enough, you have 2 sevens, you know, gift from heaven. So this person will probably be very attractive on the outside, but also on the inside, which you cannot see. So, I mean, how oftentimes, yeah, you know, you met a really attractive person, but the character was not that great. But this, with that person, it's totally different. The outside and the inside match. Okay, they are very attractive, and they will give you inner abundance, outer abundance. They will make you happy, and you will feel like you're a child again, and you will be lifted off the burdens, the fear. Okay, this will lift off with that person. So this part number 2 is how you will recognize your person or your life partner, your soulmate. And I hope we will see each other next week. Bye. Hi, part number 3. As usual, I drew you some oracle cards as well as some tarot cards. You have New Moon in Leo. Confidence is the key to success. Hold your vision. Fixed Moon. Prosperity lies ahead. Taurus New Moon. Mending. Dragon's Lair. The Sun Dances. It says joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. And also you have children. For the tarot, you have 4 swords, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, the Chariot, the Lovers, and the 9 of Swords in reverse. Funny thing, pile 3, if you maybe felt drawn to pile number 2, because we also had the 4 of Swords and the 9 of Swords in reverse, like also the same exact positions. The 4 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, like the 4 of Swords in the beginning and the 9 of Swords reverse in the end. Then you're free. I invite you to watch number 2 too. Maybe this has a little bit more insights. Pile number 3. I have the feeling that this person, when you meet that person, you have a very strong feeling towards that person, and this person will cause conflict in your environment. Okay, we have the, and by the way, you are the only one that got that much tarot cards. They flew out like just I couldn't do anything, so I just took them. I had the strong feeling to take all of them, and it was almost like a story to me. Yeah, I think you have a very strong feeling for that person, a very, like, almost like a pull, and you're very, and this is, you cannot understand why, but still it's like something is pulling you towards that person. Okay, and this will, maybe you were in a state when you meet that person, you were in a state of healing. Maybe like you had a lot of players in your life. You know, this could be, yeah, the Knight of Wands can also be like a person that's you know, in fast and out fast. So like kind of a player type, and you got that in reverse. So maybe you're healing from, maybe you had a lot of players and F-boys in your life. And then, but there will be like a new beginning, you know, like something solid. And I don't know why pile number 3, but I have a feeling that your person is much younger than you. We have the Page of Pentacles. Maybe you're already in your 50s or something, and this person might be in the 30s or so, or maybe even younger. Maybe you are in your 40s and this person is in his or her 20s. And this will cause a little bit of upheaval in your environment. And we have the children, and I don't know why, but I think this might be that your children will be very dissatisfied with the choice of person that you made. But still, you feel that pull towards that person. Okay. And in the end, you know, this person will just, yeah, to be with that person will lift your anxiety, okay, and all your sorrow. You know, to be with that person will lift your sorrow. And so you probably will decide for that person and against your children. You know, we have here the Dragon Slayer is, yeah, you know, like some kind of taking a leap of faith, although you know it could be dangerous, you know, because fulfillment sometimes is not when you live a safe life, okay? So maybe you will agree to a relationship with a much younger person, and you know this could go totally wrong, but still you do, because this will lead to fulfillment. And it is because, of course, this is your soulmate, all right? So and this person will be very mature, because for the age, because this person will commit to you. This is what lifts off your anxiety, okay? Maybe you will even marry that person. And yeah, you will, I mean, maybe you will have to be a little bit of stubborn. I mean, we have these cards. This is like, this is almost like a, you know, like a story. You have the confidence is your key to success. Then hold your vision, and then prosperity lies ahead. So probably you have to be confident to be with that person, okay? Because probably when you, especially when you're a woman, I mean, I know how it is. When you're a woman, then it's still much more unusual to have a younger man or a younger partner than when you are male. Then this is much more common, okay? So maybe you have to face some obstacles. Maybe you have to face an obstacle within yourself that you think like, no, you know, I mean, he's 26 and I'm 42, like, okay, like, what is this boy doing with me? I don't know why, but you know, I feel that push, and I don't know, I mean, what, you know, I think probably he wants sex or something. But you have to be confident in yourself that this person is not only here for sex, okay? And you have to hold the vision. If you are sure within yourself that this person is the right one for you, this will be the right one for you. And as soon as you will be with that person and commit to that person, this person will commit to you. And I have, like, on my right ear, like, this is a very high-pitched noise, so I think this is for somebody special out there. And if so, maybe, I mean, if you don't have to, but if you feel like you are the person, then please leave a comment, okay? Yeah, and prosperity lies ahead, okay? So when you are with that person, then it's like doors opening, you know, like things that you wanted forever will just happen, just, you know, okay, not like only with that hand. It will just happen like that, okay? And yeah, what comes to you is the celebration of life. You know, with that person, you can celebrate life. Maybe you were married before, and this is where you had children with another partner, and but this time it will be totally different, okay? This will be like joyful, playful. This will be, yeah, it will be almost cozy and warm, and I have just had the feeling like it feels like you belong, okay? And this is how you will recognize your life partner, your soulmate. Pile number 3. I hope you like that, and I will see you next week. Bye. Welcome back, pile number 4. As usual, I drew some oracle cards and some tarot cards, and you have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces, all that glitters, the fates, peaks of joy, the fire prince, keep an open mind, it is safe for you to love, and finances and career. For the tarot cards, you have the King of Pentacles, Death, the Six of Swords, the Sun in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. Pile number 4. I have the feeling that person will be very different from what you went for in a man or a woman for a long time. I think maybe, I'm sorry, I won't sugarcoat it, but I think maybe you're not really a gold digger, but stability, like financial stability is very important to you. And yeah, we have here the all that glitters card, and this is like, you know, the saying, all that glitters is not gold. So you maybe you was, you know, searching for a soulmate only on the surface level, okay? Maybe you were searching for people that were maybe especially beautiful or maybe especially rich, because when I mean, it's usually the male who is looking for a woman. They of course want to have a beautiful woman, so maybe you went to the more pretty girls, but maybe these pretty girls were a little bit shallow, okay? Because you were not looking at their soul, you were only looking on, you know, on their appearance. And with the keep an open mind card, this tells me that this person is probably not your usual type. This like I will, because this is actually the same, you know. Of course, you will find your person attractive. You know, this is not the case that that you should be afraid, oh no, this person is not my type. It will be your type, but I think for the first time you will be attracted also by the inside of the person. Actually, we have the opposite case, I think, in pile number 2. But still, I think you look at the inside of a person. I mean, we have the meditate and contemplate card, so maybe this is the first time that you maybe not jump into a relationship. Maybe you get to know this person much better, and then when you know this person, then you see, oh, you know, I mean, this is a very attractive person, yes, and you know, the inside is matching. You know, this person is intelligent. It's a kind person. You know, all that you want in a person, that maybe your soulmate. And yeah, you are safe. Okay, you feel safe with that person. I think this is also what drew them to you. No, what drew you to them? Because yes, probably this person will be very stable. Okay, and I mean, when you're a woman, you probably seek more of the stability. You're probably not like, oh yeah, I want him to be totally rich. I mean, of course, this is always nice to have money, but I think that you go more for stability here. And yeah, maybe this was the only trait that your persons before had, but with this person is different. And I think this person will be very passionate. This is something that you never encountered somehow. You know, this person, this will be full of passion, full of fire. Maybe this is even a fire sign. I think, I mean, we have also the King of Pentacles here, but I don't think this is an earth sign. I don't know why, but I think this is a fire sign. And this will bring you to so much joy that you never encountered, okay? And this person is fated to be in your life, okay? Probably you will meet that person on very curious, is that the right word? Like weird circumstances, you know, like I don't know, like maybe this person is working in a bank. You go, and one day he will tell you like, oh, you know, I see you all the time when you check your bank account, and I really like your eyes, something like that. And you're like, oh, what? Okay, thank you. But this person is fated. I mean, of course, this is your soulmate, and maybe the meeting is fated, or that, you know, maybe some people bring you together. This could also be. But this person is stable, so don't worry about that. If this is really important to you, this person is really stable. But I think you were going mostly for the stable people, or I mean, yeah, the outer appearance maybe, or the rich boys, or the pretty girls, you know what I mean. But with the Death card, this will change with that person. You know, maybe you had enough, just like, you know, oh, these pretty girls, you know, they're shallow, or this rich guys, they only think about work. They don't think about me. They don't be, you know, they are not romantic. They just talk about money. So, you know, this is like all that glitters card. You know, you get bored of that. You get bored of the surface, and this will change, and you will get yourself to much more calmer waters, you know, and maybe to a different perspective. And this is also the Sun card. It's reversed, but still, this card is always a very, very good card, okay? So maybe you have to change your mind first to know, to get to know this person. You know, maybe you have to meditate and contemplate if these persons that you were always with were the right people. I mean, if you stay in the same pattern, nothing else can come out of it, okay? So maybe you have to change your ways first, so, you know, the sun can become right side up, okay? And then this person will come with a very stable offer. Not only with finances, no, this will be like everything. Okay, this will be passion, this will be stability, this will be love, this will be everything, this will be your soulmate. Okay, so plan number 4. I hope you like that, and I will see you next week. Bye.